Greetings, survivors. Today I want to show the ladder defense base. This is a base which is supposed to be somewhat small. Uh, it could be smaller than this. I made it slightly larger so I could fit some things I wanted to fit in there. But it's supposed to be not that big and still be able to handle middle to late game hordes. Now, I haven't tried it yet. In fact, I still giving it the final touches, as you can see. But we'll see how it goes. So let me show how the space is supposed to work. The idea is that I'll be upstairs. Just a second, let me handle this. I'll be upstairs during Horde Night, and because the zombies know where you are, they will try to reach me. And there is going to be a way for them to reach me, which is through these 4 ladders. Now, to begin with, you can see that there is an electric fence wire along each ladder. This should cause some damage to the zombies and slow them down. Slowing zombies down is part of the whole setup here. So let's go up here. Now you can see that I have double blade traps on each pair of ladders, but they are not supposed to be on all the time. The idea is to only turn these blade traps on if I need, if I'm having trouble dealing with the zombies already in here, and I want to stop more zombies coming for a while. And we'll see how that is activated. And you can also see that I have more electric fences going all the way up to here, which is pole base, so to speak. Now, this has all been upgraded. As you can see, this is not painting. This is the steel upgrade, which makes it more resistant to cop explosions and gives more hit points. It is highly expensive, but we'll see how it goes. Now, the way they're going to reach me and why I expect them to come through these ladders up to me is that we have a path here blocked by doors. Now, zombies see doors as empty spaces. So they will try to go through this door and then later this door once they break through this one. And while they're trying to break this door down, I'll be here fighting them with melee weapons. If I need to, I can activate this blade trap, which is also going to be off for most of the time, to handle tougher zombies or a bigger group of zombies. But for the most part, I expect only the electric fences and myself to be fighting the zombies. The blade traps, as well as these shotgun turrets here, are they're a last resort, so to speak. Or maybe not last resort, but something to help if things are not going so well. Now, I have iron bars here, which are incredibly fragile, but it's only 1 block high, so dogs and crawlers could get through that, but no other zombie will. And I don't expect crawlers or dogs to actually reach that high. I have 3 blocks here high with the poles. So What else we have to look at here? Well, we have a set of um, switches here which indicate how the what is going to be on at any point. So with this off, I can go here and pass through the wire fence without an issue. But here now it is on and the electric fences are activated. And I have this light here just to indicate when the electric fence is on, and hopefully that will help me avoid getting electrocuted by mistake. Now the blade trap door, the blade trap by the door is activated by this switch. Since I'm fighting here, I can easily turn it on or off. As for the blade traps behind, I decided to use a tripwire, which will activate them for 10 seconds. So if I'm fighting here, I can switch to a weapon, um, just go back and activate it without ever taking my eyes off the zombies. And it activates for 10 seconds and then turn it off because they're not supposed to stop all the zombies. They're just supposed to stop the zombies for a while as I handle the zombies up front. Now to the sides, just the electric fence posts. One reason why this base is slightly larger um, than it really needed to. Let me turn this off. Is just to give this extra space here. I could have made it with perhaps less electric fence posts, or maybe make them from up to down, and that will make it then. I could have made the base smaller. As well here I have 7 spaces, and since they are supposed to go for this door, I really didn't need that much. 5 would be nice. I was originally designing it as with 5 spaces here, but as I said, with 5 spaces, the blade traps in the end didn't work. I couldn't stop all others and still fit the blade traps. I could have made it 6 blocks. 6 blocks would work. I just eliminate this one in the middle, but I don't like even numbers, so 7 it was. And I can turn the shotguns on. These are truly a last resort. If I'm truly being overwhelmed, then I can turn the shotguns on to help me fight the zombies. Okay, so let's just go upside and take one look at the wiring. I have both generator banks, battery bank, and solar panel coming from up. The generator bank handles pretty much everything except the lights. The lights are they are always on, being handled by battery bank and solar bank. Here are all the wiring, the electric fences that go along the ladders. It's a little bit of a mess. I made changes as I went along, so my original cleaner plan was not all that clean. Let me close these things. So the solar banks here, 72 watts for the lights, plus 5 watts if the batteries are being recharged. That will go to 77, which is still within the max output. I have a light. Before I had the lights on all the time. Things were rather dark, so I added some skylight here, which helped improve the make things visible. Now, as a last resort, I can go upstairs, and you might have noticed that the ladder up here um, doesn't start at the ground, so the zombies can take that ladder because you have to jump to reach it. So the zombies cannot follow me up here, and I can go here, and this is awning, painted awning. I can fall here. Oh, I need to erase that, but that's for a later date. I can fall here and from here to the ground, flee to somewhere else. That. That's my main horde base, or a very large one. Um, to the side is a skirmish trap over my underground base, and the underground base is reached through this structure here. There's a bug there. All right. So this is the base, and I'll follow this video up with a video showing a horde night on this base. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Oh, one last thing. This base is inspired by work by Cage 848 and his War of the Walkers series. Um, it takes the latter idea, but then there is some difference between that base and this one here. Well, again, I hope you enjoyed and that it gives you some interesting ideas to play with. And thank you for watching.